The Fashion Week. The Fashion.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Fashion Week podcast. This is the world's #1 fashion pod. Okay?
According to my mother.
That's right. Today, I did not forget the tagline.
Thank God.
It only took 3 episodes.
Only one beer, yeah?
Yeah, correct.
Cutting you off.
Today we're keeping it low-key.
Yep.
Yeah, of course, was a bit sick over the weekend, so trying to take it easy.
Guys, it wasn't COVID, okay?
It wasn't.
It wasn't COVID.
Yeah, and if you're watching this episode, by the way, please always subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, share it if you can.
Good to know you are not wearing Nike socks today, lah.
Yeah, I know. I got called out enough already the last 2 episodes, so I decided to put on my Uniqlo plain socks today.
Nice.
Yeah, of course, if you are listening to this on Spotify or even Apple Podcasts, please give it a like, comment. I think that helps us out a lot.
Yep, and rate. There's a new thing, ratings, right?
Now, of course, without wasting any more of your time, we have a special guest, like we always do here on the
Specialist of guests.
Yeah, I know in the comments a lot of people are saying, hey, when are y'all going to bring another girl on? Because it's been a while.
All the jantans, right?
Yeah.
Sausage every day.
So far in season 11, this is our 3rd episode, and it's also a guy today.
Not a single girl in sight.
Not yet, but you know, we had Miss Puyi for you last season. The
It's
last
enough for one whole for a whole season, right?
Correct, bro. Miss Puyi, you know, who else can get? Not many people.
Not yet.
Okay, so our guest for today, without wasting any more time, like I said, is the founder of Venturi Motors. Okay, we'll get into what Venturi Motors is really, really soon, and you know what they do with classic 4-wheel drives and whatnot. Very interesting. And he's also one of the guys behind the Gasket Alley. Of course, in PJ, if you live in KL, Selangor, then you would definitely know about the Gasket Alley.
Yep.
Okay, let's give it up right now for our guest, man, Lawson Lee,
Woo!
baby.
Yes.
Lawson. Thanks for hanging out with us this Wednesday evening.
Yep.
And you know, this is our first time actually really meeting you, lah. I mean, I met you before in passing. You know, through-
Everyone knows you, lah. Don't talk nonsense, lah.
He come to Gasket a lot, I saw him. Always hanging out drinking.
not checking out cars.
It's like he knows you, man.
at the bar. But yeah, okay, Lawson, we're so glad that you're here today, you know, to talk about cars and, you know, Venturi Motors. What you're doing is very, very cool. What you guys are doing with classic 4-wheel drives and stuff like that. But we start off every Fashion Week episode with a swag check. It is a fashion podcast.
Yeah.
So you have to tell us in the swag check what you're wearing from head to toe, okay? So, you know, you're wearing a very nice hat today. Let's start with your hat, man.
So yeah, this is again Slap SDB's
Shout out, Sean.
Sean, again Slap cap. So this is a Munai's 30th anniversary, I think Munai Streetcar National.
Okay.
So it's in Japan. So they always have this Streetcar National.
Yep.
Odaiba, this is 2016. This is their 30th anniversary tee. Well, my friend got it for me from in
So
Japan.
Mooneyes is the event or a car club or?
Munai's is a brand.
Okay.
So it's very cool that this Munai's actually brings the American culture to Japan.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then with this Streetcar National is actually their annual event where they talk about the streetcars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lucas, you got to be kaki out of speed. This one all
I'm-
kaki out of speed.
I'm like thinking, hey, all cars are on the street, right? Fuck, what's a street car?
You go deep a bit, then you know what's a streetcar.
Street cars, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Are street cars like, you know, part of the custom culture? Like custom cars, custom classics?
Street cars can be any car. It can be a custom culture, 4-wheel drive. It's just that it's the car that you see on the road like daily. It's not like the car that is being trailered. For example, those are the show cars.
Not like Arnold's Ferrari, lah.
Yeah, exactly. Those are supercars.
You know, you mean my Forester?
My Kia Rio is also a street car, bro.
Those are general cars.
General. Okay,
Forester
sorry.
is not now. Yeah.
It's a general car, right? It's a
General car, then there's a street car.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Moon Eyes. I think you know, when Art of Speed first started here in Malaysia, I actually caught wind of this brand. It's very,
Okay.
very cool.
Yeah, it's a international brand and they started way back lah. The owner Shige, he's started from the 70s, I think. It's actually Munai is actually a US brand.
Yep.
But when Dean Moon, the owner, passed,
Yep.
surprisingly, a Japanese took over the brand,
Right.
which is Shige himself. He's
Yeah.
also
Okay.
our friend, so he actually amplified the brand so much more. Japanese
Yeah.
know how to do stuff lah.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. So we move on to your shorts. Then we covered the t-shirt.
So this is Carhartt pants. Yeah. Then Carhartt shorts.
Yeah, man, you look like you are just coming out of a crossover lookbook.
Yeah.
Is it me?
Again.
Yeah,
you look like a crossover lookbook right here.
Crossover. Yeah, man. Okay.
No, like, you look
pants
like you
only.
hang out with Xiaopi Hai and Sean a lot.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so pants are from Carhartt, and
Yeah.
what about your socks and your sneakers?
Socks are Uniqlo, the best.
Matching.
Yeah, the best. Do you know these are sold out
Yeah.
for the past few months?
Oh, really? The white ones?
Yeah. I want to get for Chinese New Year, sold out, bro.
New socks for Chinese New Year, man. That's next level, China. I love it.
yeah. We Chinese, man.
Okay, your sneakers then.
So this is 990
V4.
V4,
Yeah.
990 V4, right? Yeah.
Okay, you are the sneakerhead, huh?
Yeah.
I cannot tell the difference between like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I can tell the 5
Yeah.
and the
5,
2.
yeah.
The rest I have no idea. Dude, I'm like, oh, they're all the same, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, I admit, when it comes to the New Balance 990 series, I'm a bit of a nerd. So I kind of know.
But they're very handsome, lah.
Yeah, very handsome.
I was
Yeah,
gonna buy a pair when crossover restock, right? I was like, should I buy? Should I not buy? And then I was like, click. Then after that, bomb sold out. Fuck, I should have bought. Yeah,
Then you're like, in a way, it's all relief, right?
it's $1,000. I'm like, oh, save $1,000.
But I want to ask you, your sneakers, right? The 990 V4, these are very hard to get. How did you get them and where did you get them?
Wow.
Hey, you're forcing him to show his plugs.
Yeah,
huh?
of course. I want to know.
Okay, this is actually get it from the car boot sale. Ha.
Oh, right.
Oh, the car boot, the
sneaker
Brian's
lah.
one, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
sneaker.
the best part is Tunwei always have the same size with me.
Oh, okay lah.
So always I'm in the first deep where he opens the shop. I go there. Oh, hey bro. Okay, this one. Okay, I keep for you first. Pay me. Then I got it.
If you don't mind me asking, how much do you get those for?
Wow.
Range. It's okay,
lah.
range.
Yeah.
Okay lah. Half and a half.
Half and a half.
Shit.
Okay.
Okay, that's a damn good deal, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tunwei. Next year, yeah.
No, but for real, man, 990 V4s are quite hard to get now. I think,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken, I saw it recently on N Clothing.
Don't look at N lah, okay?
Expensive. It's expensive. It's going for like 1,300, almost 1,300 ringgit
Oh,
right
shit.
now.
I didn't
And
know.
This is the
Before tax, huh?
yeah, correct.
Before tax and delivery, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
so
thank
these
you,
are like
man.
these ones are the OGs. What you're wearing is the OGs, but the ones that they have on N is the re-release one. It has a red tab that says version 2 or version 4.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, he's a
He's a real,
Real.
you cannot say I'm the sneaker guy
head,
anymore.
you're
huh?
the sneaker head.
I
bro.
did not know any of this shit, bro.
I only know New Balance. Okay, but all right, that's very, very cool. He came and flex on us.
So which one is the one, they have the New Balance in red? Like it's grey, but
That
in
one?
red. That's the one.
yeah, so they have released a few models. If I'm not mistaken, okay, so the
Yep.
V4 is
Okay.
what he's wearing is one of them.
Yeah.
and then I think there's a V3 version and a V2 version. So
Yeah.
Yep.
the embroidery on the tongue is in red in color lah. But
Yeah,
other
okay.
than that, the whole shoe is grey. It's the same thing.
That was the one like I looked at. Actually, they restocked a few, like the 4, the 5, and I think the 2, right? V2, okay? Or 992, sorry. And I looked at the 4 and I was like, it's so nice because I love grey. Like New Balance shoes, all my New Balance shoes are grey. And then I looked at the grey and there's a red. I'm like, for me, it looks like a bit.
Spoils it a bit.
Spoil it a bit, lah. Has to be the nice grey silhouette, right? I'm old, lah. I'm liking this shoe. I don't like bright shoes
We
anymore.
like the
man.
OG shit. That's
I think
why.
so, lah.
Yeah.
I said I don't like bright shoes, but hey, Ryan, what's up, man? What's
Nasi
up?
lemak, right?
Yeah,
It's like-
yeah.
Today, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to your mantees then. Your underwear. What underwear are you wearing? today?
Uniqlo. Essentials. I think both of you also have the same, right?
Yeah,
Come
I still have
on.
my Uniqlo lah. I still have my Uniqlo.
Oh, now
for
upgrade
sure.
already lah.
Upgrade. I'm wearing Lululemon now, bro. If you got a chance, if you got a chance, and someone want to buy you something for birthday or Christmas, right? Just say, okay, buy me Lululemon underwear.
Really?
Just try, yeah. It's super nice, man.
Really?
Yeah. Straight up, I would say it's nicer than Arism, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, shout out Sophia. Hey, hook us up, man.
So you wear it for the podcast, lah.
Yeah,
right?
man.
What do you always say about Uniqlo underwear?
It's like angels cupping your balls, bro. It's like, ooh, down there.
Nice.
Is it Arism or like the normal ones?
the normal boxer?
Okay,
Oh,
I
that
I
one
like
is
to wear
just
boxers.
that one's just normal people touching your balls. That's all.
Thanks, bro. Okay, now Lawson, before we wrap up the swag check, we know noticed that you are wearing a watch today. We like to talk about accessories. And
Okay.
here's the thing: the three of us are in this Watches Lah group chat together.
Oh, are we?
Oh, right.
You know, right?
I don't know anybody in that group, bro.
Yeah. There's a Watches Lah WhatsApp group chat.
It's a secret WhatsApp chat.
Yeah, started by a good friend of ours, Brian Botakchin, of
Yep.
course, and there's a ton of people in there. So I noticed that Lawson, you're in it, Lucas, you're in it as well.
Don't know why.
But honestly, this is like the first time we've ever met each
Yep.
other. Yes, tell us about your watch, man.
Okay, this is I think it's a XKX007.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
it's 007.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so this is the all black one.
Yes.
Are you a watch guy? Like straight up, are you a watch guy?
Not like the big fan, but I know what I am not like the all watch guy, but
Okay,
I
okay.
specifically like certain
Yeah, we need to have watch because me now I'm starting to appreciate watches more lah. Like especially going into that group lah, talking to Arnold, you know.
Oh, right, he's a watch guy
I'm
too.
not really a watch guy, lah, bro.
Like here and there lah.
That's the only watch I wear. The same one, SKX007.
This can rock every day, bro.
Correct.
I won't be late with this.
No, I want to get that. I don't even know what it is because one of the guys there also who did my Casio, right?
Yeah.
He customs the Seikos,
Whoa,
right?
looks
like
like
Marcus,
AP,
right?
eh?
It looks like AP, right? But I'm poor, so it's not an AP. So yeah, I think it's what a Seiko Master or something. It looks really cool, so I'm probably gonna get it. It's a fake Yacht Master, I think.
Right.
Fake Yacht Master. I love it, lah.
And you saw it from the group chat.
From his site, from his Instagram.
Right.
Mark Leong.
Mark.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Watch customizer.
I want to get it because it
right.
looks like a fucking Yacht Master.
Yeah.
It's dope lah.
Okay.
And it's like a couple $1,000. It's 1,000 plus lah.
Just for the customization.
I think so, man.
Nice.
But yeah.
But if you like it, buy it. You know.
No, bro. Like in July, I'm gonna get a Speedmaster, bro.
Oh,
July. My one and only.
That's for
That's it.
a few months.
What other watches do you have, Lawson?
I have another Seiko Panda. I have G-Shock. And then I have a old Rolex passed down from my dad.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember what's the reference. I can't remember.
Yeah. Do you know the model? Or?
Yeah, Oyster.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And
But
if
it's,
you were
from
to
the
sell
70s.
it, how much could you fetch?
I think that one can fetch around 15 or up. Or
Wow.
maybe more, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oysters from the 70s. Yeah.
Okay.
Now the Oyster is apparently 70,000.
No shit.
70 grand, bro.
You mean
for
the new one?
The new one. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, lah. I mean, watches are crazy lah. Don't know how much butt I have to sell to get a
No worries,
a Rollie, man. Fuck
So
that.
long you want it, you get it.
Exactly. You set a goal, right? And you work towards
Yes.
it.
Yeah, just get all those
man.
in stock things lah, like
Yeah, I know.
Speedmaster. Oh yeah.
Go to like Wata time. Hey, what you have?
What
Buy now.
Oh, at least Grand Seiko lah, okay?
Okay,
I got
Grand
class.
Seiko are really good.
Got class,
really
okay?
good. Yeah.
Okay, Watson. So, Watson.
Watson.
Sorry, Lawson.
Hey, all Chinese people not the same, huh?
No, sorry, Lawson. Before we wrap up the swag check, can you just let's just go through how would you describe your style, man? Now, I would say, of course, you know, you are part of the Gasket Alley, and I think a lot of the guys at the Gasket Alley who work there, who hang out there a lot, they're all very inspired by, I guess, like the motorcycle fashion and car culture fashion,
It
right?
is, it is.
So, how would you describe your style?
Wow, my style changed, you know. For the past few years, I'm into like those, a bit more indigo.
Yeah.
Boots, wearing boots.
Oh,
right. You know what I mean?
wow.
Wearing hats. I still have
Workwear
all.
lah, workwear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Americana.
Americana. Then
Yeah.
recently, I sort of like
You wear shorts lah.
not shorts per se, but I wear something is more easy for me to work.
More chill lah.
More chill, like t-shirt and then pants that suits my character.
So
lah.
basically Asian workwear lah.
Yeah.
Can't
It's
wear
the
the
Asian
angmoh
workwear lah.
workwear, man. What the fuck, man? Who wears the long, all so thick?
Hey, got what? In the States.
Not here.
Yeah.
Which bangkel you see people
yeah,
wear
correct.
like that?
Yeah, I didn't know.
And it's also expensive lah.
Yeah, it's fucking expensive lah, bro.
correct. So okay, so you what about like footwear wise? You know, because you are around. Would you say you are around like heavy machinery every day? Do you move bikes and stuff like that?
Yeah. I mean, nowadays hardly move bikes, but I walk a lot, meetings a lot of people, going to workshops and stuff like that. That's why, and honestly, without I'm knowing the price of this shoe
Yeah.
now, I wear this to all the workshops, man. Like,
So what happened to your Red Wings, man? Where's your Red Wings?
Not so comfortable. Honestly, this is the one of the best shoe I ever.
New Balance.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very comfortable, right?
Very comfortable. When I wear, I told my colleagues, like
Yep.
when I walk, I feel like I'm walking faster than you.
I think that's
The
the thing.
comfort, I think it's the comfort. Right?
With the New Balance shoes, right? I think a lot of people think it's ugly, or they look at it, it's like, not nice lah. It looks like that shoe. But until you put on your first pair of made in USA New Balance,
exactly.
made
Yeah,
in USA ones,
yeah.
like people say, how come it's so expensive?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
the retail price is like Yeezys. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
like the moment you put on your first pair, then you'll know.
Yeah,
You'll be hooked
exactly.
up with New Balance. And that's what happened to me, man. Straight up. Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone because
It's
of
not.
how it looks like. I think a lot of people, like you said, people
Yep.
think it's like for old man or uncles.
Hey, fuck you guys, man.
We are uncles, okay?
We are straight up uncles already.
Okay, so I went through your Instagram feed, of course, and you're just looking at how you style yourself or what you wear on a daily. You're also a big Vans guy,
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
You
yeah.
wear a lot of Vans, right? And I think that's also being part of like the whole car culture and
Correct,
motorcycle
correct,
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not like a big fan of Vans, but I wear Vans a lot
Yep.
because to me it's more like a staple lah.
Right.
Yep.
What to buy? What resonates my style?
Right.
Yep.
It's more to like Vans will. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's more like Vans will resonate, especially slip-ons. I love the slip-ons.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
slip
yeah,
on and
yeah.
just go.
Yeah.
And it's a bit more Americana street style.
Yeah.
If you go to, and also I really inspired in Japan where if you go, I go Japan a lot.
Yeah.
So I go to the car guys and the
Yeah.
bike guys. They rock Vans, man.
Yeah.
Of course, how I always used to wear a lot of boots is because of the Japanese lah.
Yeah.
They used to ride the big the
Yeah.
choppers with the boots.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then recent years they changed, they changed to wearing slip-ons.
Oh, really?
They all chill already.
Yeah,
right?
all chill already because I think he's suffering wearing those kind of.
Hey, Japanese summers are no joke, man. They're fucking hot already.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it's a seasonal thing, right? Maybe,
Maybe.
in the winter
Yeah,
they wear a
right,
lot
right.
more like denim.
Yeah.
and,
They wear a lot
Red Wing
of denim.
boots.
Hey, Japanese denim is fucking dope, man. Like,
Yeah.
straight up,
Yep,
man.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you go to Deus in Tokyo and hang out and drink
Yeah.
Coffee,
Correct,
and that's
correct,
where
correct.
you wear your Red
coffee.
Wings. Check out the bikes, right?
Yes,
Yeah. I've been there, bro.
What were you doing there?
I was walking by lah. And I said, wow, so cool, Deus.
It's actually
Go check
very,
out.
very cool. Even the barista, even the guy that came, and also not just Deus lah. There are a few more
Yep.
like cafes that actually run by bikers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I usually patron this kind of
Yeah.
place so that we can talk to them. Then they will share their stuff.
I think I know what you're talking about. So there's this, I remember, I mean, it's been a while since we've all been to Tokyo.
We've been travel, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, man.
But in around that same area, if I'm not mistaken, is near where like Supreme and all that is.
Which one? There's four
Lucas,
in Tokyo.
The main one,
There's no
the
main-
upstairs one,
Harajuku
lah. Yeah, Harajuku, I guess.
Just down the road.
Oh, okay. The upstairs one is Harajuku.
Yeah. So along that street, there's this like corner, like a biker store where they sell like denim and all, what you guys wear in like the Gasket Alley.
Which corner? Carhartt
man.
corner or the main road corner?
I mean, it's
Neighborhood, you mean?
maybe
Neighborhood is
near-
below
Correct.
Supreme.
It's around the
Yeah.
area, but I remember quite distinctly is at like right at the corner. It's in like across. Anyway, yeah, I don't remember, but like I mean, walking by there at that time, like wow, it's like wow, so intimidating. All these like biker guys, so cool, right? Like
Actually, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Japanese, they are for them the mode of transport in terms of they want to go to this kind of shop.
Yep.
They also want to style up. That's why hence the bike. So they choose their bike also. For example, they drive Americans or they ride British. Yeah. So like neighborhood, I saw usually they have American bikes.
Yep.
Just down a few blocks down the road, right? There's another called Addict Clothes. So they rode British bike.
oh, okay, all right,
So
all right.
a lot of things actually are inspired by these people.
Right,
So
right,
hence, like, you people ask me, why you every time ride the old bike, drive an old car? Why? You know,
Style, right?
I cannot tell you why.
It's a feel.
You just fly to Shibuya lah and check it out.
Okay. You check out the scene and then you know what's
check
up
it out
lah.
the scene.
So
then
when
you
you
understand.
when you say like American bikes, okay, you're talking to a guy who knows nothing here.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, sure.
so American bikes and British bikes, it's more than just like where the company comes from, right?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a style, is it?
It's a style, yes.
Okay, so like a cafe racer.
Cafe
bike.
racer will be the British style.
Okay, I like
Right.
those. Those are quite cool.
Yeah, like
those
the
are quite
Triumphs and stuff. Yeah,
Correct.
That's
Okay,
a British
yes.
bike, right?
Yeah, that's a British bike, yes.
Then
Okay.
is a panhead and an old school American bike. Is that what you write? Yeah.
Harley Davidson.
Wow, now you know.
Those are choppers.
Also, so the choppers,
Choppers,
Harley
yeah.
Davidson. Okay, those are
Correct.
American bikes. Those that I know, lah.
Yes.
Is that right though? It's called panhead, is it?
Panhead is one of the head.
Okay.
What one of the era. The era is starting from 40, 49, I think. and
Okay.
Up to 50 something.
Okay.
65.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
okay,
Then they have shovel head. They have knuckle head. So
okay.
Oh,
Wow.
we're learning a lot of things today,
the
bro.
older it is, the more expensive it is.
This is why
wow.
this is why we have this podcast to learn more about
Correct.
stuff that we cannot afford.
Exactly. It's educational, man. Okay,
There you
okay.
go.
So we talked about your style. We talked about your bikes. I think we need to wrap up the swag check right now.
Yep.
So let's wrap up the swag check. Okay. We move on to our next very important segment. Of course, you're here to talk about cars. Okay, what you're doing right now with Venturi Motors.
Yep.
So we want to know who the hell are you?
you?
So before we talk about Venturi Motors, which is your new venture, sort of.
Yeah.
How did you get into what you're doing right now? You know, with Gasket Alley and also Venturi Motors.
Yeah. How we got into it.
Yeah, how do you get into it? Like,
So, I mean, not to say that we started this very new, but I've been a car hobbyist for maybe since I got my license.
Okay.
I drove a 65 Volkswagen.
what? Wow.
Yeah, but the time I still in college. You know, everyone in college driving nice cars. I'm driving a 65 Volkswagen, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
But with the car that I have, without even paint it, I drop it down.
Yep.
I blog. I read a lot of blogs,
Yep.
understand a lot of things. So I mean, of course, all that comes from there. Then towards my life, up to when I working, slowly I get from there. Then I slowly get into more different kind of cars.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then from there, then after that, hence, I mean, like all this while I've been the hobbies of cars. So I've been fixing all my cars. Okay, of course, my father is also a mechanic. Yeah.
So you have some knowledge there.
I
lah.
have a concept, and my father also play bikes and also play cars.
Do you think that's where you got your passion from?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So we sort of curate cars together. We build the cars together.
Oh, that's
what
cool, man.
color? My father will ask me and my brother basically, what color do you guys want for this car? Then we check out the 1966 catalog and choose the color that we want. This is the color, this is the color.
Okay.
Yeah, so everything cultivates from there.
Oh, that's
Right.
wholesome as
Yeah.
fuck, man.
Oh, that's cool.
And
man,
then when he restore, of course, we started with Volkswagen because Volkswagen in Malaysia we have a lot of Volkswagen, not just
Yeah.
Malaysia, everywhere.
you're talking
a lot
about
of
the
Volkswagen.
Beetle, lah, right?
Beetle,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So I would say that Volkswagen started me a lot, because the car is air cool.
Yep.
It's very easy to work with,
Oh, I see.
but it's super fast and potential.
Right,
The car
right.
can easily cut off a lot of cars
Oh, okay.
if you
Oh.
build it right.
Right.
So that fuels the passion in me and my brother to continue to study. So we sort of like not say like a nerd lah, but we read a lot about for example, we can even listen to car sound and know roughly what car is this.
Wow, really? Yeah.
Because we really into the cars thing.
Damn,
Yeah.
okay.
So and then from then on, then of course after that, hobbies while I'm working, I would I wouldn't say flipping, changing a lot of cars. Not to say I change cars because I just want to flip and for profit. Because
Yep.
last time there's no such thing about flip for profit.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep,
Not
yep,
like
yep.
now, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Like now it's a bit too much, I feel lah, but it's okay.
Right.
That one later we talk about it.
yeah. That one because you're in that business right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, to me, it's more like experience different cars.
Yep.
So when for example, I got a wagon, I know what to do with it. I
Yep.
want to do this. It's a 124 wagon. Then after that, people would like to buy the car from me. I'm like, huh? You want to buy my car? I spend so much time and effort to build, to touch it up, drive it, to portray the lifestyle to people. Like this kind of car, old cars, is not just the old car that you can just, just your uncle use one. But I can use it every day. Actually,
It can be cool as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people buy my cars. So over time, I have a lot of cars. Over a year, maybe I changed 4 cars.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
I have a 124 wagon. I had a 124 coupe. I have 2 E36 before.
Wow.
Yeah. Then I changed tons of cars along the way.
Yep.
Then during MCO hits. MCO hits and then Gasket Alley, of course still runnings and stuff like that, but I have nothing much to do. Events, I have another event company, Fuzzy Rabbit.
Yep.
So we cannot do events, we cannot do much stuff. So I sort of like, at that point I got the 70 series Land Cruiser.
yeah.
Yeah, very original, very nice. Got it from my friend Leong. Because he wants to go for another car, but then that is where I started when I clean up the car, I take pictures, I enjoy driving it.
Yeah.
Taking picture not because I want to share with people that wah hype lah ni kereta
Yeah,
kan.
yeah,
No, but it's
yeah.
not. It's more like, hey, I'm enjoying the nostalgic
Yep.
feeling of the car, the
Yep.
feeling of driving it,
Yep.
where I can go with the car. And people like it.
Yeah.
Okay. okay lah, you buy lah.
Yeah.
Then I've changed another car. Then during pandemic, we have nothing much to do. Then I sort of like, okay lah, I think this is the thing that I can do next.
Yeah.
So I talked to my friend and also my partner and stuff like that. Hey guys, maybe let's curate more cars lah. I can only curate one at a time with my own capability, right?
Yeah.
Why not just let's focus a little bit more and then churn out more cars, maybe few more. So they say, let's do it.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are we doing actually?
Correct.
I've been in gas. I mean, just sharing with you as you MCU and a lot of people at home, right?
Yeah.
Out of the many months, I only had stay at home only on Saturday, Sunday, bro. I mean, gasket alley every day, planning cars, what to do, why buy which car, that kind of stuff. And then that started is hence Venturi Motors started at the early of 2021.
Right.
Yeah.
So would you say Venturi Motors, if you were to sum it up in one sentence, right, is you guys go and source old classic 4-wheel drives or cars?
All cars or just 4-wheel drives?
Actually, we started with 4-wheel drive,
Alright.
but we are looking into more cars.
I see.
Yeah,
And then you
because have
restore
to-
it, right?
Yeah, correct. Restore it and also started to build it up, and people will like it. People can buy it, lah.
Yeah.
We got hope, bro. We
Yeah,
got hope.
I know.
I was thinking, oh man, I knew buy change car also.
Yeah, correct. I was
Yeah,
just saying, right? I think this is very cool. I think what you've done is, of course, this culture that you've sort of, I guess, started recently has showed people that you can actually buy an old car and use it as a daily driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got more questions about that later on.
Yeah.
But okay, so Venturi Motors, of course, you can follow him, Lawson's Venturi Motors on Instagram. Very, very cool. I've seen a lot of the stuff that you guys have put out, some of the cars that you've helped restored. And okay, so would you say it's very expensive? I guess it's a hobby, right? To buy an old car and then restore it. Would you say it's an expensive hobby, or is it it's reasonably priced and people can afford it?
I think if you like it, right, nothing is expensive, bro.
That one, quote of the year, bro.
Yeah, really. I wouldn't say expensive. It's more like everyone have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
For example, the cars that I sell, some can be a bit more higher price
Yep.
because of the work that we done, the car that we got, and then what is in the car. Some people will say, "Oh, you sell." Some of the car it's a little bit more expensive. That he can do so expensive. I go and buy one and go and do. Yeah, sure. I will always cultivate that to do that also. But they will tend to know that it's not easy because I've been doing this for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
So for me to do that, it's not to say easy, but of course from help from friend and also partners like Weng Heng, for example.
Wing Hing Mudguard Shop.
Yeah, exactly. So he's my friend from Volkswagen days.
Okay.
Yeah, that is why our cars are a little bit more different.
His work is amazing, bro.
Yeah, because we play we used to tinker with Volkswagen. Volkswagen is all about the color. Volkswagen is all about the details that you put in.
Yeah.
So to be distinctive. So that is why then we brought the same culture that we have from the Volkswagen and we put into 4-wheel drive. Then it become like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people thought like, oh, you guys just change color, but they never really look into the detail, like actually what you guys did.
Right.
So when you're talking about like those higher end cars that you do, like can you give an example of what is one of the higher end expensive cars that you do?
Not to say very expensive, like in expensive in a lot of
in expensive.
in a lot of people pocket are different. Some 1 million
Yeah.
is considered expensive. Mine maybe is
my AP is fake, so I mean,
okay. So for example, recently we just curated one very nice 60 series. We marketed it for like 120. Yeah. So for the
for the people who don't know, car 60 series, the Land Cruiser, right?
Land Cruiser 60 series lah. You can actually buy it off from the market if it's non-restored. You can range from 20,000-30,000 up to 40,000. You know. So
And how old is this car?
30 over years, 40 years, 30 over years. Yeah. So for this unit, we restored it nuts and bolts. Yeah, not just nuts and bolts. The engine is different. The engine is from a later model 80 series. So hence the price. Yeah, correct. So that's how we valued the car.
Right.
Yeah.
So how much did that sell for? Or have you sold it yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
This
okay.
weekend.
Okay. So of course, I just want to mention. I think this is worth mentioning, lah.
Yeah.
This episode will be out after their event.
the event,
Yeah. You have an event this weekend at the Gasket Alley.
Yeah.
And sorry, what is it called?
Gallery de Car.
Yes, and you're showing off, I guess, showcasing some of the cars that you guys have restored and selling them as well, right?
Correct. So imagine you go into a car show, but you can buy the car off. That's the concept of it, lah.
Now I want to know how much. Okay, so of course you guys you follow them on Instagram, Venturi Motors, and you posted up some pictures of some of the cars that you'll be selling, right? Okay, I'm sure after this episode comes out, if the cars don't sell, you can still go and hit them up.
We have some pictures of the cars.
Correct. So how much are some of these cars going for?
Okay. I mean, do you want me to share about Venturi Collective?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So recently we just sort of like have a lot of inquiry about cars. Want to buy this car, buy that car. So all these curated cars are starting from 60K to around 110K, 120K is the highest for now. Okay. 60 to 120K. That's the range they are looking at for Venturi Motors car.
Yeah.
So some people, I mean, not some people, like some people just started to go into it.
Yeah.
For them to fork out 60 plus K, I come from that. I come from there as well.
Yeah.
So there is a missing gap of 10 till 60.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to have a little bit of platform for a little bit more, not fully curated cars, not fully restored cars, ranging from 20K to 60K. Yeah, but of course, that will be called Venturi Motors Collective.
Right.
Yeah, actually also have Instagram, but we haven't launched it yet.
I see.
Maybe when this podcast was launched, people can go and check it out.
Okay,
Venturi Motors Collective.
Yeah.
Nice.
So in that particular segment, it will be covering more on not just 4x4.
Okay.
Should be other cars as well.
Yeah, modern classics.
I see.
The one that we actually like also.
Okay, what's a modern classic?
So modern classic is cars from the 90s, 2000s. These are considered modern classic. The future classic cars.
Okay. Like a Datsun.
Yeah, doesn't consider classic cars, but
That's a
modern
120Y.
Yeah.
that's classic cars.
Yeah.
More than 20 years.
Right. Okay, so if it's more than 20 years, it's
Classic.
considered a classic car.
Yeah, classic cars.
Right. So like the E30, that's a classic.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah, that's why
Vintage is way late,
I
way
see.
more classic, way more longer years.
Okay, so going back to some of the Land Cruisers and the four-wheel drives that you guys have restored and are selling, like you said just now, the price ranges from between 60 to 120K, right? Now, for a car that old, are you still able to get a loan? Let's say if you want to buy?
Can.
Oh, still can lah.
Personal loan, bro.
So we pay you installment lah.
No, personal loan, you can get the full loan and pay for the car.
That kind of bank loan lah.
I see.
With the shit interest.
Tai long ah.
Not that we are, we are not encouraging that.
Yeah, we don't encourage that. Okay, that's very cool. So, of course, just to name some of the cars that I've seen on your Instagram, Venturi that you guys have restored. You did a Range Rover, and I saw that it was sold. Someone bought it.
Range Rover Classic. This is a very, very 经典 in English. How to say? Damn.
Lucas,
You look at
Oh
me,
no! It's very iconic.
Okay, yeah.
Iconic.
Range Rover Classic
Yes.
is the iconic for Range Rover.
Yeah.
So my friend bought it actually.
Right.
Yeah.
And do you mind if we ask how much you sold that
Sold
for?
it for 110.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
He knows the value lah.
Yeah.
Way in UK they are selling for like 30,000-40,000 pound, 50,000 pound.
Yeah.
Times 6, that one.
And for
Correct.
perspective, this is like a 30-year-old car.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah, but restored.
Yeah, restored.
But it's like a tank, right? It's like straight up, like it doesn't, like it lasts forever kind, right?
I mean, so you are the car guy. Let's ask you right now. Okay, so we know that Toyotas are the
No problem at all.
last forever. Toyotas are always known for being reliable.
Yeah.
But Range Rovers though, the Land Rover brand, a lot of people say there's a lot of problems.
They always say Land Rover. Land Cruiser.
Range Rover.
Land Cruiser brings you everywhere.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, for Land Rovers, what do you mean? You mean the reliability of
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Actually, I would say any old cars, right? If you really put in the attention and do all the wear and tears, any cars can last. It's just that Toyota is really easy.
Right.
Really easy to tinker it, and then it's very reliable in terms of everyday you want to use, no problem at all. No much problem. I have a Range Rover Classic also. I had it for 1.5 years already. So when I got it, I did the wear and tear and stuff.
Right.
Then I drove it straight up. From the day I bought it to the road trip, it's 1 week. So I drove the car for 1 week, 2,000 kilometers. I did from Range Rover Classic.
Oh, you're brave, man.
Somehow it's a V8 4.2. You know, the pumping, the minya
Oh
is.
my God.
But I did the check lah. I just want to know for myself. It's is it really what the people say that Range Rover is not really reliable? Actually, it's not. I did the road trip all together. So I spent on the petrol, right? It's maybe 20% or 30% more than the normal cars. Yeah. So because it's 4.2, it's V8 and it's fucking heavy. So can I say fuck?
You can.
Yeah. It's heavy and stuff like that. But I did. So what I meant is, and then I've been using it for a year. So then a year later now, I just fixed it lah.
Yeah.
So what I meant is, a year later, I still need to fix. There is things to maintain. But maybe for a Land Cruiser, it can last for maybe 1.5 or 2 years. Yeah, but Land Rover is a bit more. But those are the things that I didn't took into account when I did the first wear and tear. So I can say relatively, all cars are reliable.
Right.
It's just that how you look at it lah. Some people is buying old car. Do a bit, can drive, can already. But that's the wrong how to say intention to get a classic cars.
Okay, I think this question is for my own benefit. Let's just say, because I don't know anything about cars, I just send my car to Kia and hope they fix it properly. Okay, so for a person like me who has very little car knowledge, I rely on other people. Let's just say I want to get a car from Venturi. Is it like, okay, so I'll get a car from you and I know for like that I'm safe from like major problems for maybe a couple of years, a year, 2 years, 3 years, like that. So then I don't have to worry that I have to find a bankel and then I have to all that.
You just need to continue to maintain what we do. But old car is still old car. You cannot give warranty lah.
Right.
But I would say that at least we run through whatever we think is wrong. Then we run it through. And then we drove it. Usually all the cars we test drove it like every day, pakai. Then we try to sell.
Yeah, I think that's a good question you brought up. I think that's also a concern on my end, right? Like, I guess we are not car guys. So I asked a friend before, like, okay, buying old cars and restoring them and stuff. The idea sounds very cool.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure you look very cool as well driving the car. But if we are not car guys, and let's say, if my car breaks down in the middle of the street,
I call people already.
And I don't know how to fix it. Like, would you say you need to be a car guy to be able to drive an old car?
Good question. Yes,
you know what I mean.
That's what I want to know.
You need to be grease monkey to know how to work your way around the hood and stuff like that.
Not really lah. Not really. Why I would say this? I mean Brian Botak.
Yeah.
Recently, he asked me about the Merc, the W124, right? He asked me, hey, should I get what? I mean, I advised him to, sure, go for it. I say, well, the W124 is a very reliable and very good car. So he is not a car guy also. He's a sneakerhead anyway. Then watch guy, right? So he went to take the leap and just got it. But I told him to get the 260 or 280 lah. Don't get the 230 because I used to get the 2.3 one. It wasn't so good in terms of power. Okay. So but for Mercedes, reliability is there. For old cars, Japanese cars, reliability no need to question. Okay. But for German cars, I mean, like, let's say generally this kind of car that we're playing, like BMW or Mercedes, he been enjoying it a lot.
So we can get our E42 already lah.
Okay, so going to that, right? I'm glad you asked about E42.
Yeah.
So, like, what are some of the more problematic cars that you've worked with, like old cars wise, lah? Brands, whatever.
Brands, more problematic, honestly.
Like, stay away from it if you're not a car guy.
Not a car guy. Anything that
like idiots like us lah.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say that any cars that are very hard to get support, then stay away from it.
Okay.
For example,
but you support us lah.
No, not to say what I mean. Like Toyota, whatever. You can go anywhere to service or to fix it. So long got parts can get. For example, I would say for cars like Skoda, for example.
Or don't buy an MG Rover or some shit lah.
Okay, exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, so those are the cars that is more harder for you to get parts and support in terms of mechanic. Then it's a bit more. Need a little bit more passion. I wouldn't say it's like you need a lot of passion.
Okay.
Even cars like Land Rovers, honestly, it's not easy to maintain.
Yeah.
Because I cannot go just any workshop that, hey, my car got this problem.
Yep.
They will say I don't have.
I also don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I know how to fix,
Yeah.
but I don't know where to get the parts and
Right,
stuff like
right.
that. So you just need to find a mechanic. Land Rover mechanic in Malaysia, there is.
Right,
There is around. It's just you need to go. You need to, like I say, you need a little bit more passion. So in terms of buying any cars, even from Venturi, you first yourself have to be a little bit more passionate
Yeah.
about the model that you're getting.
I see.
Ah,
Okay.
It's like
Understood.
you want to get this car, but you need to know a little bit more about the car. Not just because of the look, I like it, oh, hype, then I buy.
So do you think this whole, of course, I would call it a trend right now. A lot of people are getting into it. They are noticing like what you guys are doing, buying old cars. You can, restore them, and make them daily drivers. Do you think it's a passing trend, or do you think it's here to stay?
I would say that it is not the trend because this thing, I mean, I've been passing this thing many, many years. It's just that now is a bit more people coming into this gate. To this industry or industry into this
Hobby lah.
hobby, exactly, because of the market that is in the States is a bit crazy. The cars triple the price because why I wouldn't say this is this will coming here to stay is mainly one is because we don't want to drive EV, bro. So that is why this thing will go on. Why I mean the concept that I want to share with you guys also lah. My own concept is if I don't drive a 4.2 V8 today, maybe in the future I wouldn't have
No chance to
drive
right,
already.
right.
So
Damn.
I just want to enjoy it while it lasts.
Right.
If you want to buy a 4.2 V8 as well, Rotex might kill me lah.
Can you buy the Porsche Cayenne lah? That one is on, bro.
Radio money, okay?
know lah.
Not copywriter money. Yeah.
That one I got to drive once. The sound sounds ons, but when I asked how much the price was, not very nice.
It's Miss Pui money, right? that one?
yeah, correct.
Yeah, I think the reason why we asked is because we've always been talking about like the E42,
You mean E46, you mean?
or the older cars lah.
Yeah.
E36,
E36, sorry.
E36, yeah.
Yeah, so we're looking at those and we're like, it'd be nice to buy an old car. Then we asked one of our friends, Matt Ong, and he's like, well, if you don't have the money to repair it, then no lah. Don't look at it as a sticker price there lah. You know when you go and see car list.
What he says is not entirely wrong.
Yep.
What I meant is when you buy a car, right, do check properly on the car.
Yeah.
So buying old car is not just buying an old car, like, oh, nice, so I buy it.
Yeah.
But you must really go and check it out. Because a base car is the most important.
Yeah.
Hence, like, for our side, for Venturi, that's the value that we bring to people.
Yep.
So before we work on the car, we must make sure the car that we get is a little bit more higher than other cars. It's okay.
Yep.
As in, like, okay, maybe a normal car is 20K, but this car is like 25K in the market. Or I can source at that price, a little bit more expensive. I'm willing to buy it because when I work on it, it's more real. It's not so easier. When the base is good, the outcome will be good.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So hence why when they say that don't simply spend, but if you really have a good budget, work on around the budget.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, one last question. Okay, I know like we're talking so technical about cars. One
sorry.
last question before we move on to just the tip. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, of course, when you buy a car, you look at the mileage. Now, a lot of these cars are 30 years old. Okay, and some of the mileage, when I look at like 200,000 plus, 300,000 plus, it scares you, right?
Yeah.
But is that a problem? Should you worry about that at all?
At first, of course, we look at the mileage. But nowadays, I mean, in Malaysia, the culture is always tinker with the mileage. If you were to buy used car, so I always test the car. Most importantly is to test the car.
Okay.
And listen to the engine mechanically. Does it sound okay? And then you can actually evaluate the car from the not just the outlook, but the engine look, leaking or not. Then the interior as well. So if you see the interior is very well kept and everything, so you can actually roughly know that this car are actually
It's not very used lah.
even the mileage is high, the owner actually take care of the car.
Okay.
So this leads on to our next segment actually.
Yeah.
So we have a friend. Everybody has this friend. His name is Chi Seng. Okay, he's from Kepong. Okay, and for him, right, he learned a lot of things on this podcast. He learned how to get a girlfriend. He learned how to dance. what was the latest thing he learned? Or he learned how to cook and all that. So he wants to know right now. After getting a girlfriend, all that, he wants a new car. But he wants a classic car because he's a classic guy.
Yeah.
He's a classic kind of guy. I think he also saw he's very hype and he also wants to do it. What are your top tips for him when he wants to look for a classic car? So along the lines of what you were just saying, is there
Yeah.
any more like tips you can give a first-time person looking to buy a classic, maybe a modern classic? Let's not go vintage
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Modern
yeah.
classic. Maybe he want to buy a Palok and he want to be like Takumi, you know?
Oh, okay.
Like Tong Hoi, right?
Very hard to
Oil
find
lah.
So yeah, you know what I mean? So he say he wants to buy the 86 lah. Okay. So what are your top tips? And don't say bring you or bring a friend.
Yeah, okay. This is an unpaid consultation with a car expert.
We paid him
No,
in
Lawson.
I'm not expert.
Okay, let's go. What are your tips?
Oh, the tips is supposed to be just said out.
Yeah, just tell him. Yeah.
Oh, the tips is actually to find the right car by looking at the outlook and also the engine.
Okay. And what else can you look for when you're looking for an old car? So you mentioned just now mileage. We covered that. The outlook of the car. You know, sometimes when I brought a mechanic to a second-hand car shop before, they
You
check
brought the mechanic to a second. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
because I don't know anything, right? So they
Okay.
check the rubbers and stuff. They pull
Yeah.
out the rubbers from
Yeah.
like the door panels and stuff.
Correct.
So why do they do that?
So to check if these cars are accident cars or not. Yeah. So those are the very important tips as well.
How can you tell?
From the joints,
Ah,
especially from the back.
Right.
Usually car accident is from the side or the back,
Yeah.
where you actually can open it up. You can see from the lower part, is there welding marks?
Right.
So if it's
Is there
welding, there's
rust?
damage.
Is there rust?
Yeah.
So the basic is very important.
Okay. Okay.
Damn.
Very nice. There you go, Ji Sing. I hope you took some notes, huh?
I hope you get your 86 and see you
Sorry, our
Toge.
Yeah, my first was look at the car because the first look is very important also.
Yeah.
So you literally look at the car.
Look at the car, get the feeling, is it using the right parts or not?
Okay.
Then you will next will be the one that
Yeah.
check out the body, then check out the engine, then check out the interior.
Yeah.
Then lastly, go back to first thing is check out the exterior.
I'm so fucked lah. I think I just bring loss. I just go Venturi lah. That's it.
Yeah, correct. At least you know what you're getting.
Yeah,
you know?
you know.
At least you know these guys are experts.
Highlight, man. That one. I only look on car list and see, wow, this one cheap.
Yeah.
Any car you see online is cannot. You must go and check out the cars.
Yeah.
Any cars that you want to buy, you have to go and check it out.
Yep.
Test it. Don't feel good. Most importantly is the gut feeling. I would say.
Okay.
Sometimes when you test the car, the feeling is not good. Don't buy the car.
Yeah,
Not because that you already appointment the guy, check out the car and everything. Then you
Yep.
are obligated to buy. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, man. Lawson Lee, of course.
I learned a shit ton, man, today.
I know. Car expert here with us today. Now, we want to see how expert you are with cars that you see in movies, okay? In this game, we call Car Wan Xiao. Okay, all right. Now, how this game works, like I said, is Lucas and I, we will throw you some movies, okay? And you have to tell us what the special car in that movie was, okay?
I didn't come up with the name, by the way. Arnold came up with a stupid name.
So, 不要Car Wan Xiao right now, okay? Okay, Lawson Lee, are you ready for this game, man?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay, the first movie is Back to the Future.
All right, DeLorean.
DeLorean is absolutely correct, man.
Yeah.
Very nice. Lucas, go for the next
The
one.
next one, Vin Diesel almost always drives this American muscle car in the Fast and the Furious movies.
I think it's GTO, right?
Oh, Vin Diesel. He always drives
Toretto and
Yeah.
family.
this one car. He's always in this.
It's a Dodge Charger. Right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, sorry. He drives a lot of cars, so I need to dig the
Oh, what the fuck?
That's good. That's good.
Alright.
Okay. The next one is this is a little bit more current. Keanu Reeves in John Wick. Now, you remember John Wick?
I think it's a GT500 Shelby.
It's
It's not. It's a Mustang.
It is a Mustang. Man. Okay, so it's not a GT500, but it's close lah. 1969 Ford Mustang. It says online Mark 1 or Boss 429.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It says
It
online.
says online lah. I don't know, bro.
All right.
I had to Google it.
It's
Okay.
So in the
Mustang,
first
Mustang.
ever Fast and Furious movie, which car does Paul Walker drive?
And in the last scene.
In the last scene, sorry.
Oh, Supra, Toyota Supra.
The dream car for all the chinas out there. I love it.
What color was Supra?
Orange.
Yes.
Oh, I had to think that as well, yeah.
Now, I don't know if you're a Marvel fanboy, but in 2008's Iron Man, Tony Stark drives this German car. What car is it? Tony Stark, Iron Man himself. Okay. It was in 2008. It was new. It was like the shit.
Too new already, this car.
I don't know. Sorry.
You don't know this one? You don't even want to try it? It's a German car. German
car.
sport.
There are 4 rings.
Oh, Audi R8.
Yeah.
I remember now.
And last but not least, in Gone in 60 Seconds, what is Eleanor?
Eleanor is Shelby GT500 lah, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. God
My
damn, 9 out of 9.
Yeah, man, you are indeed
Lucky.
You are a master.
a car master, bro. That was Lawson Lee, man, in this week's episode of Car Wan Xiao. We move on to the next very important segment here on this podcast. It's called Ada Suka, Tada Suka. Now, in this segment, we move from cars to food a little bit. Okay, so here in Malaysia, we love talking about food. So this is where we bring out our phones and we go through our Grab food delivery list, and we look at your last 5 orders, and then we just talk about what you're liking and what you're disliking lah in your life. Okay,
Do you grab food a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who
You can
doesn't,
be
right?
Grab or Food Panda, whatever you use. Okay, Lucas, you are ready? You go first.
I am ready, but I haven't been eating much. But today, just today, I had a lima pulo for lunch. Have you had lima pulo before?
Nyonya food?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, shout out Lima Pulo because the OG guy, the chef there, passed away.
Oh.
Passed away like 2 days ago or something like that.
Rest in peace.
So he always sits there and he's always very
His
jolly.
uncle, right?
Yeah, Uncle John or something.
Yeah.
He passed away, dude.
Oh, damn.
So I was like, you know what? For that, let's order lah. So we had Lima Pulo. That was great. Me and producer really loved that shit.
Yeah.
I had Pocky Culture.
Oh,
the
yeah,
other
of
day.
course. Yep.
I actually just usually eat their normal rice and like the pork, but I've discovered bacon fried rice. Right, I think I just have something for fried rice, man. Who doesn't like fried rice, right?
Yeah.
So then next I had Nando's. Obviously I did, and next I had adult food and beverage.
What is adult
I
food?
honestly can't remember what I had. A tea house. Wait, let me just see. Oh, okay, sorry. I ordered Grab Mart this one. Okay, so this was like drinks. Okay, this doesn't count. Sorry. That was Grab Mart. Okay.
Okay.
And then I had after our episode with our first episode of the season,
Yeah.
we were talking about Coffee Bean with
Marco D.
Marco D, right?
Yep.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have it. So I had a bagel from Coffee Bean.
You
Yeah.
ordered delivery?
Yeah.
What a dick.
I'm a lazy motherfucker, right? Coffee Bean is just there.
Okay, Lawson, what about you, man? What are your last 5 orders, bro?
Wait, I just cannot read.
No problem. Okay, so you just gotta go
First,
to
activity.
you go to activity and then you go to history. Okay, so while Lawson is looking for his,
activity.
Yep.
okay, I'll start first lah. Okay, I had Nando's as well yesterday, and then I had over the weekend Ali Mutu and Ahok.
Yep.
The regular
Yep.
nasi lemak ayam and stuff. The fish bowl. And
Of course you did.
so that was the latest orders. I think last week I mentioned Ploy
Yep.
from Clearwater.
Yeah. I wanted to get it,
Yep.
but it's never available for delivery.
Kimchi fried rice, brother.
Oh man,
my
man,
God.
I should order. Okay, anyway, fuck that.
Yeah. Okay, Lawson, what about you, man?
Okay, I only have 3 orders. I don't know why.
What
Okay,
the
no
fuck?
problem.
Maybe because it's the recent one, is it?
Yeah.
Well, Village Park.
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Best nasi lemak, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Tang Ping Kitchen from SS2. If
Okay.
you guys try the
Tang Ping
meatball.
Kitchen.
Nope. What's good there?
Their meatball is very nice.
Meatball. Okay,
So I
I'm down
usually
for that.
Yeah, I usually get for my team together to eat. And they love it.
Okay, yeah.
Then especially, like Tongkei.
Tongkei.
Oh, damn.
Where is Tongkei?
Tongkei got a lot, man. In SS2 have, Pananida have.
Yeah. What did you order?
I ordered char kway teow. They only have char kway teow.
Very nice.
And the croissants.
Of course.
Okay.
So that's
Char kway
why.
teow and
Char kway
croissants.
teow
There
and
we
croissants,
go.
huh?
Fucking classy guy, man.
Best of both worlds, brother.
Actually, I just remember I ordered beep last night. I ordered orale.
Okay.
All right, so orale, not bad. Like, I still have a soft spot for curbside cantina, but I thought try orale, right? So I had their
Mexican lah, right?
Yeah, Mexican tacos, right? Motherfucker is spicy, dude. It's damn spicy. My asshole regret, man. Next day, straight up. My lips were numb. My butt was also numb next morning.
Confirm.
But okay, I would recommend it. But my number one, Tubby, you got you. Yeah.
Kuching vibes.
Yeah.
Okay, but Lawson, what are some of your frequent places that you order that you want to recommend, to
Yeah.
our listeners,
Yeah.
and our viewers?
Okay, cool. I actually recently ordered this nasi kerabu from one of the shop in Uptown.
Okay.
Cannot remember the name. I cannot find.
Alright.
Sorry.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
no problem.
Yeah, that is really nice because usually you eat nasi krab. Nasi krabi is from Kelantan, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it Uptown Damansara?
Yeah.
Capital Nasi Dagang?
Exactly. Nasi dagang, nasi krabu. Yeah. I love it.
You connoisseur.
Well, an ex-girlfriend now, my lah. It's from Kelantan, you know. So I used to go there a lot, lah. You know? Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, it's
Capital
nice.
Nasi Dagang is one of the best.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and Uptown, my God, like you have so much. You're spoiled for choice, right?
So much choice,
food
right?
there.
Yep.
If the Capital Nasi Dagang is not open, you can even go to the other Kelantanese place that's next to Village Park. What is
Yep.
it called?
I didn't know.
Oh man, yeah. There's another one. It opens 24 hours.
Yes,
Chicken,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's called. Oh my God, what is it?
It's
For some
good.
reason, I cannot.
People are shouting at the radio now.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's on the corner. It's like
Yep.
one shop away from Village Park. Because
Yep.
between Village Park is the bicycle shop, right?
Yeah.
It's next to it. Yeah, it's
Right,
next
I
to
should
it.
go and check it
There's
out.
a bicycle shop and then there's a fucking
Yeah, it's the
damn it,
corner
I
one.
Forgot already.
Anyway, okay, what are your other recommendations?
Yeah. Don't have to be order lah. Maybe any
Maybe restaurants, yeah.
that you go to. What's your go-to favorite?
Go-to favorite.
Yep.
Wow, a lot. Okay, maybe I just share lah.
Yeah.
I like Chinese food, you know.
Yeah, fuck who doesn't like Chinese food?
Yeah. There is this Tai Chow, okay, in the PJ flat.
Okay.
PG Flats.
17.
Directly opposite 17. Directly opposite Gasket Alley, that row of flat. What is the name?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. On the.
Yes, I know this. I
You know which
this.
one?
Yes, Happy Mansion, is it?
No, Happy Mansion is way back.
Below Happy Mansion.
No, Happy Mansion is all the way top. This is just right opposite Jaya One.
Yeah, right opposite the main road, lah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There
sure.
got quite a lot of stuff to, and a lot of shop or a few restaurants also. But it's this one that is at the Lorong, and this Tai Chow uncle just behind. Okay, imagine this is the shop, right? He's at the back of the shop lots,
Okay.
and he's serving at the Lorong.
Oh, wow.
I tell you guys, you should go in. Last week, I just bring Bryzoid, I bring Tunwei.
Oh
We
my
all went
God.
to eat, right?
Yeah.
They love it, bro.
Oh,
I've
okay.
been tapao there for few years already, lah. So I always
Okay.
like call before I go and pick it up.
Yep. We
So-
wait for our invite lah. I also want to go.
Hey, come. next time you guys are dropping by, I'm just gonna bring you guys there.
Is it? I mean, do you have? Does it have a name or
Don't have a
nobody
name.
knows the
Don't
name?
have a name. Don't have a
Signboard.
signboard.
The name
but
is
you
called
can
Tai
see-
Cao Uncle. That's it.
Yeah. It's just stalls, and then you see people sitting down there eating.
Yeah.
But really good. I wouldn't say it's like damn good, but I would say that this uncle knows how to cook.
Okay.
Yeah. The Koloyok is
Yeah.
way
Your
over,
favorite?
bro.
I know my
Yeah,
favorite.
You should really try it if you really like Koloyok.
Fuck, I haven't had dinner yet, man. Shit. Don't know what to eat after this.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. We love these kind of
Yeah.
sort of like hidden places that a lot
Yeah.
of people don't know about,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
As much as I like the fufu, like higher atas food, right? My heart is still for Tai Chow and freaking Zafan.
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
Chap fan or omakase.
Zafan.
Fun lah.
Like
Life, bro.
don't even ask that, okay? It's no doubt, okay? You can eat omakase every day, man.
No lah, of
Fuck
course not lah.
that, okay?
Anyway, I mean, for me, I'm not a big fan. It's okay.
I can't even eat sushi every day. Just normal
no, it's
sushi. I
not
can't
us.
even eat that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
right,
what's up, fun?
Okay.
Sport for choice.
Okay, well, we move on to the next category then, Lucas, which is streaming services. We want
Yep.
to know what you're watching. I don't know, you seem like a busy man. I don't know whether you got time to watch TV or not.
Why? I
Or like
watch.
Netflix.
He's like, yeah, fuck it. I watch, man. God damn.
Disney
Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah.
HBO Go, Apple TV Plus. What are you watching? What have you been watching recently that you recommend?
I've been watching Netflix. There is this few series that's very good, like the Kanye one.
Yes.
Yeah,
The documentary.
The
Genius.
documentary, the Genius. And then I watch a lot of YouTube, lah, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube, but I randomly watching a lot of I'm rebuilding my own car. It's a 911, so I've been watching a lot of.
Hang on.
I like how you just glaze over.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a 911. Fuck, what the hell?
Hang on, you say you're rebuilding a 911 right now?
Yeah. Wow. No, because I need to know the idea about it. You know?
Yeah.
It's new to me. For example, like even before I built the Land Cruiser, I watch a lot of Land Cruiser, what they do and stuff like that. YouTube, man.
We digress for a second. How many cars do you own right now?
On my own?
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
3 cars. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still okay.
Okay.
Still okay.
So going back to your YouTube thing that you're watching.
Yeah,
you-
so I've been watching that, and then recently I also watched I've been waiting to watch Peaky Blinders.
Okay.
That's
They're
the new season's coming
Final
out. Right?
season,
Yeah,
right?
Oh, it's the final season.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it's going to be the last.
Recently, I also watched Ozark. Have you guys watched?
Yeah.
No, I
that's-
don't watch Ozark. That's the thing.
It's a good show. I actually stopped watching for a while, but I need to get back to it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not very good. I wouldn't say like very good.
The latest season not good.
Yeah, because it's like part 1, then I'm waiting for the part 2.
Oh, I hate
Very
that. I hate
lengthy
that,
lah.
man.
And I
hate
wait for
that.
like so long. And Kingdom, bro.
Okay.
The
I
Korean.
watched that.
Waiting for 2 years already, man. When's the next Kingdom coming out?
Yeah. Are you watching any other K dramas or anything? Are you?
Cheesy dramas, right? Okay, recently Chinese New Year, I watched this. I think something about like a group of people go to the beach, right? And then they matchmake.
Oh, Singles Inferno. I think everybody watched that shit, man.
Cheesy as it gets, yeah.
I haven't watched that. It's good lah.
No lah, not
lah.
that good lah.
Entertaining. When
Your girlfriend might like it.
Okay.
She likes the Korean dramas and
Are
stuff.
there
right?
hot girls in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
Okay.
Like a producer was watching it. I
Right.
guess they have to have hot girls, right? Hot girls and hot guys, right?
Okay.
So yeah,
Inferno.
What have you watched that you absolutely cannot tahan and you don't
you
recommend?
turn it off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Besides Singles Inferno.
He sounds like he enjoyed Singles.
Oh yeah, I recently just watched. I mean, Texas Chainsaw just go on YouTube, right?
Oh.
Yeah, Netflix.
Okay.
But the whole show is shit lah.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think the latest one, I don't know, is on Netflix.
Yep.
I just
Cannot
wasting
lah,
time. A
Man.
lot of just for the gimmick of it.
Well, it's called a Chainsaw Massacre. So.
Yeah, but it's too much.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
I don't even want to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Lucas, what about you?
I haven't been watching much, but producer has been watching Euphoria.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So apparently it's good, and she basically watched what was it? It's 16 episodes in 2 days. So apparently it's quite good, like Euphoria. But you can't get it. It has to be downloaded.
Oh,
really?
It's
It's
HBO.
on HBO Go. What?
Yeah, I cancelled my subscription, bro.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, after you cancel, I cancel, bro.
That's smart. No, I only cancel Amazon Prime. I still have HBO Go. I'm still paying like an asshole lah, but you know.
Oh no! After my 3 months,
Yeah.
I
you didn't renew?
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't renew. Fuck that.
So really not worth it, eh?
not worth it. It's like after you watch everything you watch in 3 months,
Yeah.
okay, can cancel.
Alright.
Because I don't find like a need to
Understood.
watch more. What did
Yeah.
we watch on HBO Go? What did we get it for? I can't remember.
Well,
Oh, Sex-
Succession.
Yeah, Sex in the City
Sex in the
also.
City. You
yeah.
watch. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
new one.
Cheesy.
My girlfriend lah. You know.
Lion lah, right?
Yeah, Lion.
But okay, so speaking of cancelling subscriptions, or 2 days ago, I was gonna unsubscribe from my Apple TV.
All right.
Because you're paying for it, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I haven't seen. The last thing I saw was Ted Lasso, and like the next season will come out this year sometime,
Yeah,
September
yeah.
or whatever. So I said, fuck lah, I don't want to pay for this. So as I'm going to click unsubscribe, I found this new show.
I think that's a trick, yeah?
Yes, that I've been watching right now. It's called The After Party, and
Okay.
dude, it's very good. Okay lah. I mean, you can download it if you don't have Apple TV. You
Yep.
don't want to pay for Apple TV. Download it. It's got 8 episodes.
Yep.
It's a murder mystery, but it's a comedy murder mystery.
Sorry, what is it called again?
The After Party.
The After Party.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's done by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, who's famous for doing like the Lego Movie, and
Yeah.
they're very like creative guys, and they make really good stuff lah. Tiffany Haddish is in it. Yeah, it's very 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 funny. Anyway, yeah, it's good. The After Party. That's something I recommend. That's what I've been watching. That's it. And the Genius documentary as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Genius, huh?
It's a bit long, but so it's only 3 episodes. I think the
Oh,
latest one comes out
correct,
this week.
correct. Yeah, this week, yeah.
Yeah, so I've only seen 2. Yeah, very interesting. If you are a
Yep.
Kanye fan, see how
Kanye's a bit of a crazy one. But yeah.
then you can see how he got into why he's so crazy.
Why he's so crazy? Right?
Yeah. Okay, man. Yeah. Anything else worth mentioning? In terms of watching stuff, nothing else.
I mean, maybe one last one. Lah.
Yeah.
I mean, not recent, but I watched this trailer documentary called Night Stalker. Have you guys watched?
It's about the murderer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Fuck,
LA murderer.
I
Okay.
like to watch this kind of documentary.
Right.
But this really caught my attention because after I watching it, I like straight away lock my door. Even my wife's like, "Hey, can you lock the door?" please?"
Scared, huh?
Scared, bro.
Okay, man.
I need to check out whether American Horror Stories new season is out yet.
I don't think so.
No, right?
Yeah, it normally comes out on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
no,
like, shit.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the last season of American Horror Story had Night Stalker inside. Yeah, that's how I know it actually.
Right.
Yeah,
You should watch
yeah,
the one in Netflix. Really
Maybe.
something else, man.
Yeah, producer will like that shit. She likes murder mysteries. Like girls, it tends to be this.
Thriller.
They like murder mysteries. Like even for podcasts, right? They like unsolved mysteries. They like murder. They like true crime.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's like the more popular
Correct, yeah.
podcast right now.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like in podcasts, right? If you see the top 10, top 100 list, right?
So what they talk about? What do they talk about?
They talk about the cases lah.
Stories.
So they tell you like a story. So like a case. So like there's some called like rotten mango lah. There's a lot lah, and it's crazy lah. And it tends to happen, right? What I listen to one podcast and saying, a lot of girls love to listen to this. I'm like, oh, y'all are psycho, man. Learning on fucking murder, like, crazy. My girlfriend straight up knows 10 ways to murder me already.
Just waiting for it.
Waiting only.
Okay, let's wrap this segment up. That was Ada Suka, Tada Suka. We are down to our last segment here in the podcast, Lawson. This one's very important, okay? It's called You Can't Do It With No Doing. This is where we talk about money and the other sex. But with you, we know you're married, so we will skip the other sex part, lah, okay? Let's, Lucas.
So, how much money do you earn every month after taxes? Don't tell me the exact amount. Don't tell me like you know, sometimes it's better, sometimes worse. I just want to know a median amount, like a range. Don't tell me like average range. The reason why we ask it's not because we are kaypoh or anything. It's because Chiseng, our good friend Chiseng, he's thinking out there, hey, this Lawson is quite cool. Actually, maybe in 10 years, I also want to restore classic cars. If I can get my first one very nicely, how much can I earn? So, okay. Let me give you a backstory, and I'm going to segue a little bit. So recently, there's been this Instagram page. It's called Malaysian Pay Gap. All right, and they are literally anonymous submissions. And telling people how much they earn
For what profession?
for what profession. So there's like chef, copywriter, all sorts, even like pet like a groomer, all that, and they should tell you how much they earn.
Yeah.
So it started off as this is the most serious that we've been on this thing. It started off as me and Arnold wanting to do the same thing, to tell the people out there, like our guests come on. We don't really want to know how much you earn, like whether you're rich or not. We want to know a range.
Yeah, just so I guess, for people wondering if they want to get into your industry, how much I could potentially make, if I can make a living from this.
Whether there's somebody out there who maybe out of our like 10 followers, right, who maybe is very passionate about cars, and he needs that push. Or maybe that you can tell him like maybe it's not right for money. It's not wrong to say like money wise it's not good. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So, if you don't mind sharing.
Sorry. Yes. For my for my income, right?
Yep.
It's actually quite variable.
Yep.
Because I do it for a few things and stuff like that. Sometimes
Maybe just for about the cars. Just for the maybe Venturi only. What do you think, Arno?
Venturi only, and not even getting paid, bro.
Like he said, it's a hobby right
Passion
now, right?
project.
Passion
Yeah,
project.
It's a passion project. Is a company, so I'm just
All right.
Okay.
So I mean, sometimes because I work on projects, when projects come, my pay can be like 5 figures.
Yeah.
But when there's no project, it will be
0 figures.
0 figures or maybe near to 5 figures. That kind of range lah.
Yeah. So you're kind of like a freelancer in a way, right? Yeah.
Not to say freelancer, but I have my base pay, but I work on projects.
Yeah.
Projects will give me the boost.
I see. Okay.
But what do you think about like this? Let's just say this Instagram thing lah. Okay. So what do you think? Like because when I read through it, right, I realize a lot of fucking Malaysians are super underpaid, bro.
Have you seen it, Lawson? Have you seen the Instagram page?
You need to go and
My
check out.
girlfriend is looking at it every night and complaining. You see, this lawyer, 3 years already, only making so much.
Correct.
Actually, our pay is not high.
Yeah.
Honestly, in general, so we do a lot of things on the not to say it on the side, but hustle.
And on top of that, I think companies now, right, especially this is like straight up for people who are looking for work, right. This is the one thing a lot of companies do, which piss me off. It's like they'll say, what's your last round salary? And I'm like, actually, you're not really. You don't need to disclose this. Like if you feel you're meant to be paid X amount, right? You can just ask for it. And if they're in budget, they ask you for a last round salary so that they can only pay, so that they pay you 10% over what?
Like 10% more
than your last John's salary.
Wow, then how long like that?
Exactly. So how do you
want to
exactly?
climb?
And it's always the bigger companies.
But don't you think, okay lah, I'm not taking sides here, but like, don't you think as an employer as well, you need to have a gauge of what, I mean, anyone can come in and say, okay, I want 30 grand. I mean, if I cannot afford to pay you 30 grand, I'm not going to give you 30 grand.
That gauge is called your CV.
Okay.
Like if you have the years behind you, let's just say for my my profession, I'm a copywriter, right? So if I have like say 10 years of experience, I have a portfolio, then if I ask you for like X amount of money, like it's in the high side, let's say I ask for 12,000. And my last drawn, because like I've been freelance for a while, right? My last proper drawn salary was 6,000. Takkan you pay me 6,006? You know, like Takkan you say, okay, we only offer you this because based on our whatever. Because I've had this twice already, and I just turned them down, straight up.
Right.
So I'm like, no, but I have all this experience. Does this not count for something?
Yeah.
So anyway, this thing is very interesting. Go check it out. Like I
What's the
applaud
name again?
Malaysian pay gap
Yeah.
on Instagram. Yeah.
I applaud it, and whoever started it, fucking good for you.
Yeah, man.
It really opened up a lot of Malaysians' eyes that we are severely underpaid.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sad stories lah. There's one I saw at 40 years old, 20 years in the industry, work as admin now, 1,500 a month.
What?
Yeah,
That is
I'm
a
like,
life,
man, that's damn sad. I guess it's because MCO lost the job and then just took whatever lah. Yeah, and you read it and it's like, oh, especially if you see, I guess there's none which is in your
I haven't seen
job.
any. Yeah.
I mean, who's gonna pray? I'm a radio announcer, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
but it's quite heartbreaking to see because
It is,
I am
yeah.
in one of those industries where a lot of people just go into and people take advantage lah. So if you're not in an agency, if you're not, if you're like in a company and they just put, okay, I want a copywriter, they can pay you anything, man. Got someone with 3, 4, 5 years experience, got the title senior copywriter, fucking earning 3,000. I'm like, what the fuck? Know your worth lah.
Yeah, they should go overseas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or at least they can show, hey, this one I'm underpaid. You know, I'm underpaid.
right.
Give me more.
So, but would you say you're an employer, Lawson?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel as an employer? Because now you are on the other end of the stick, right?
Yep.
Correct.
So how do you feel about that? You still feel that Malaysians are underpaid or?
I would say in general, yes lah. Because for what they do, what they get in return,
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth that lah.
Yeah.
And in working in Malaysia, it's a lot of competitive as well.
Yeah.
In the industry, we have a lot of people.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it's either you do or you just have to leave, you know.
Right.
In this
Yeah.
kind of situation in Malaysia now, especially. Yeah. And that is why a lot of youngsters nowadays they don't work for people.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
so-
people are starting up their own thing.
Correct, starting up their own thing, but of course, starting up your own thing is not easy.
I think a lot of young people, they think it's easier than it actually is.
Correct.
They will
correct.
like my experience when I started my own production house, right? My first year is like you are fucking king, bro. People find you for work, you're earning so much money.
Yeah.
You never seen this type of like invoice before you
Yep,
can send
yep,
out.
Yep.
And then second, third year, and then you see that. And
How
then you
come?
don't know how to recover. Because you make all these mistakes. I jump in and I was like, oh yeah, I'm a baller. And then you don't know how to juggle your clients. You don't know how to do aftercare. You don't know how to look for people. Because the first time people want to try new. But once you're nothing special, right? Nobody gonna find you anymore.
True.
So then the maintenance phase, that's the one thing they don't teach you. They teach you how to be great, how you might be really good. But if they don't teach you how to, but people don't teach you how to find clients, how to talk to them, how to bargain with
service
them,
them.
how to service them, and how to know your worth lah. You know the freelancers thing. What's your budget? Oh, what's your rate? What's your budget? What's your rate? Fucking like you're always like undervalued. So I wish there's more. When I started up, there was someone who taught me lah. You know how to value yourself. Like how did you come up with your numbers for, let's just say IG post, how much to charge, you know?
I mean, for us, okay lah.
But is yours regulated by Astro?
I mean, I base it off of that. So
Okay.
of course they also work sort of like an agency, right?
Yep.
And then they say, okay, based on how many followers you have, this is the rate right now.
Yep.
So you go off of that lah.
That's awesome. So you have at least a reference,
Yeah,
right?
there's a gauge.
Yeah. So imagine if you're like me or Lawson, you know, we don't know. We suddenly become an influencer. We suddenly got like 10,000 followers. How the fuck do we charge? Give me ice cream also, I'm happy. You know?
Yeah, exactly, man.
You give me free shit, I'll be happy. But then that is doing a disservice to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Then in future, like, how do we charge? 100 ringgit for post? No, what? Fuck that. We can earn so much more.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay, well,
so deep, man. This
I
one.
know, so deep lah.
Oh.
About money and stuff.
And then, okay.
No,
No, continue, please.
Yeah, so, but then in another way of looking at this, right, other than, okay, people are underpaid and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but the quality of workers also need to be considered.
Yeah, very
I mean,
true.
like nowadays, I'm lucky to have met the people in my team that is like super committed all the way in.
That's why they're in your team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The mindset part of it is very important. But there is so many outside there that is like, they just get into got out to work.
You
know,
hear,
they,
yeah.
the
horror stories.
Not just horror stories. They are like they think they know it all. 9 to 5, 5 o'clock, 4:45, packing bags. Yeah. I mean, sometimes before you demand for a salary or a pay raise or a benchmark, first you have to look at yourself. Like, I feel you have to look at yourself. Are you really putting the not to say you must, but are you putting the ownership on your work?
Correct.
No, that's great that you brought that up because yesterday, based on this Malaysian pay gap Instagram account, our friend Raj Mahal he posted a very interesting post about this. He said, as an employer, I also feel that sometimes, like you said, people who are applying for jobs, you should also ask, don't always ask what is it that the employer can do for me, but what I can do for the employer as well. Before you feel like you deserve to get paid that amount of money, right? Yeah. So I think it works both ways.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
Before you demand, maybe you should show first.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, this all depends on the employer or whatever to actually to gauge. To hire you at what kind of range. But if you are really perform, when you said you want to pay raise, you think your employer was like, hey, no man, you
Correct.
this much only. They will surely think and also will reward, right?
Meanwhile, we're looking for interns. we're not really.
We only pay you with ice cream. Okay, now how much of your money that you make do you spend on fashion and clothes every month? Or cars?
Don't talk about that. 100% that one.
Yeah. I spend relatively not much on my whatever I wear.
Okay.
I wear whatever I have, t-shirts or pants and stuff like that. I spend more on food.
Okay.
I mean, who doesn't, right?
Yeah, who doesn't, right? Food and also daily expenses.
Yeah.
I spend a lot of petrol.
Yes.
I'm
sure. Yeah.
And also I spend quite a number for my cars, my hobbies.
Yeah.
I know to say that I spend it because I splurge or I use my money all on this, but I have a budget that I allocated that, okay, this month I have to progress on my project. Any project have to have a progress.
Yeah.
So where maybe there will be a time where I need to check out.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's why I have 3 cars. Some cars I need to keep. Another car I need to use. Another car is to continue the project, to keep it passionate.
Smart, man.
Rotation.
What would you say is the most expensive piece of clothing or shoes that you've ever spent money on?
Wow.
Yeah. It can be a suit or whatever,
I spent on a trophy clothing suit was like 2,000 ringgit.
Okay. Trophy clothing suit.
Yeah, it's a Japanese brand lah. Trophy clothing. They do workwear.
Workwear.
Okay. Yeah, that time lah. So I was looking for a like tweed suit. Then they have it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I got it. Yeah,
Wow,
and then
nice,
pants lah. I spent quite an amount of money on my pants, man. I got a neighbor. I mean, maybe it's Malaysia's currency lah.
Our currency is just
one pants in Japan. I get one usually is around 800-900 ringgit.
Yes.
So I have like 3-4.
Yeah.
But it will last me few years
Forever.
lah.
That's true. People say, buy good, don't buy cheap or something.
No,
like that.
buy nice, not twice. Buy good, don't buy cheap.
Don't buy cheap.
Lucky you're not copywriter.
I'm the
Shit.
master of words. Okay, man.
Only
Lawson,
one beer.
dude, this is very interesting. I think before we wrap up, just one quick question. If you're looking around outside right now and you look at guys and what they're wearing, like the trends and current fashion, styles, what can you not tahan? You want to go out there, the guy, you go home and change.
I think I'm okay with everyone have their own style.
You're such a nice guy. lah.
I mean, seriously,
Nice guy.
they have their own interpretation of look lah. Even Abeng look is Abeng look. I just cannot tahan when my friend wear Abeng look.
Okay.
That's when like, hey, what's up, man?
What's up,
What's up with the LV monogram, bro?
I love it. I love it.
But for other people,
Yep.
this is their style.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they have for certain industry, for example, they have to wear that kind of wear.
Like Loan Shark lah.
Exactly.
Loan Shark, KTV host.
Correct.
KTV
LV.
host. I've never met one. lah.
Valet, car valet.
Okay, man. Thank you so much. Okay, one last time we go around the table, and we always wrap up our episodes this way. We talk about our latest cop, the most recent thing you bought with your hard-earned money. Okay, so Lucas, you want to start
God
first?
damn, I
today?
didn't really buy anything. Last week I told you, right? I bought the Sean Dabui's the Against Lab shirts.
Yep.
They came, they're quite nice. They're big because I'm fat. Other than that, no man. I've just been buying all those like normal stuff, like household stuff.
Okay.
So I bought like, oh man, if y'all are in an apartment and you want to keep a dog, and you decide that you want to let the dog pee in your house, and you want to pee on the pee pads, right? You gotta understand that it's a fucking expensive thing. to
Oh,
do.
man.
So I just bought like 100 pee pads.
To make it worth it, you pee also there lah.
I think so. I should just squat down and shit
just
on the
pee
pad.
there
right?
only, bro.
I'm
That
like-
is worth it.
Yeah, it's cheaper than water. Water is cheaper though, I think. So yeah. So yeah, I just bought that. Nothing much. But this weekend I'm going to buy producer's birthday present. Because it's her birthday.
nice.
Yeah, it's her birthday this month.
So sweet lah, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, Lawson, what about you, man? Your latest purchase, your hard-earned money.
I recently bought a few lah, right?
Tell us.
You.
Not the few, a few things that I need to
Yep.
continue, right? I bought a bicycle for myself.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a Rivendell bike. So I got it off from a friend in Singapore. He,
Yeah.
he built it.
Damn.
Then I bought it from him.
As long as you're not buying food from Singapore lah, then it's fine. Buy anything else is fine.
Yep.
Yeah, so I bought a bicycle.
Okay, very nice. How much? You don't mind us asking?
It's around 12.
12 grand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, nice, cool.
Is it like a road bike or?
It's a hill bike.
Okay.
It's not a mountain bike.
Not a mountain bike. It's a hill bike.
So these bikes, Rivendell, they are famous for hill bikes.
Okay.
So they build bikes that actually people can ride the hill.
Right.
While meaning to tour.
Oh.
It's a brand from Walnut Creek, California.
I see.
Nice.
Okay. I was telling Lucas, last month I bought 4 PCR tests.
Oh, that's a lot of money, bro.
That's fucking $800. Okay, I told Lucas last month I spent more at the clinic than at the bar, which is very
weird for Arnold. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just the times that we live in right now, man. I'm sick of
crazy,
paying for
right?
fucking PCR tests.
Yeah, and you were saying like earlier, like the moment now you have a sore throat or cough, people have seemed to forgotten about the common cold.
Yeah, bro.
They always think it's like COVID.
Oh shit, COVID. Oh.
That being said, no. Actually, you're right. I bought some tests. I bought the Selexium one because they say
Selexium, yeah.
like the mouth swab and the nose swab one is the
Wow,
most accurate.
The
The
combined
two,
together one, right?
So that's the most accurate. So I bought like a whole bunch of that. lah.
Yeah.
And I've been testing like, because the moment that you tell me, hey bro, I'm sick, but it's not COVID, I'm still like, oh, I'm also going to test. Like, fucking kiasu, man.
Correct.
So yeah. So guys, every time we have a recording, we always test.
Yeah.
We always send.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We are good.
We send it.
Yeah. Correct. Okay, man. Lawson, thank you so much for hanging out with us today, bro.
No problem.
We really appreciate your time, and
Yeah.
we learned so much about cars.
Oh yeah.
Classic
Thank you.
cars.
Everything,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, we'd love for everyone to go and check out your stuff, Venturi Motors. Can you please look at this camera and plug yourself where we can find you on Instagram, social media, your companies and all that? Yeah. Please.
Plug, you mean?
Yeah.
Just tell them where they can find you on social media. lah.
VenturiMotors.inc. And then now coming up, Venturi Motors Collective.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can check it out.
Use Google lah. I mean, not very hard, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
And also,
Instagram, yeah.
like we mentioned, when this comes out, it would have been the weekend before that your event would have
Yep.
happened at the Gasket Alley.
Correct.
But again, I'm sure if some of the cars don't sell, if you still want to check them out, you can check
What are you
them
talking
out.
about? All the cars will sell, bro.
I'm just
Confirm
saying,
sell
lah,
out.
in case.
Not just that. I mean, the car always have ma.
Yeah, always because.
We always have cars. to sell.
Correct.
I'll be honest with you. Now I'm a little bit more intrigued about this. you
Yeah.
know, about these cars.
For sure, man.
Yeah. But I haven't found the one car which made me, because like, guys, right, when we see something we really like,
You
we do
know,
everything to like to like research and all that.
Research what's
I haven't
this.
found that for me yet.
Yeah.
Like for me now, I'm in the mood to change car.
Actually, it's good
Yeah.
to really go into it.
Yeah, so I haven't found that one.
You go and look at his 911, maybe that will be the one.
I don't have radio money like you, bro. Sorry.
Hey, Forrester. Huh?
Kia Rio. Oh, you know what, bro? I'm sorry. My Kia Rio's fucking ECU got problem, bro. So when I start a car, when it goes, it slips into third gear and doesn't.
Damn.
Talk to Lawson.
Cough lah.
Okay. This has been the Fashion Week podcast. Of course, we'll be back again with another episode next week. Please go and follow us on our Instagram account, which is the Fashion Week podcast. It's WEAK.
Yep.
You can also, check us out on YouTube if you're watching this right now.
Yes.
Like we always say,
Subscribe, like,
share,
bell.
say the bell, all
Tell
that stuff.
people.
Comment.
I think the more important one is tell someone. Just go and tell one of your friends
Yeah.
who doesn't listen to podcasts. Just watch one of our episodes.
Yeah.
Watch Miss Puyi if you're a pervert, I mean, whatever you want. But just tell people that we exist, and that we're not a fashion podcast. I mean, we didn't talk that much about fashion today.
Yeah. I mean, hey, cars are fashionable also.
Very fashionable.
You know what? Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Tell someone who hasn't watched before.
Yeah.
Bye.
So there you go. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
The Fashion Week. The Fashion